shot that she made a response to this. Hell yeah, dude. What the fuck? We gotta watch it. We have to watch it. I gotta see. His balls stink? Is that the reason why?
I'll also respond to the people saying I don't like my husband because I turned away from a kiss. I've never liked PDA.
So Akash sings why
PDA? What's PDA? What does that mean? I don't know what that means.
responded to people flaming her, or at least having made comments about why she wouldn't kiss her husband. Now, this may seem like something that shouldn't be drama, but when you basically place yourself in the limelight, you have a podcast and everything. You're sharing all these very private stories
Public
of things
display
that
of
you've
affection?
done. You cannot expect people to not get on you about it. Now, here's what I don't understand. The whole internet knows that this woman is a gold digger. I've already made a video on this. Plenty of people have made videos on this. And I don't get the concept of wives being gold diggers and then trying to mess with the bag that's providing you your lifestyle. Like, did you forget why you married him in the first place? If you're a parasite, why would you blow up the host? I mean, plenty of parasites do that anyway, but still. And so saying we know she's a gold digger, but she's obviously not a very smart one. But let's hear her response.
Oh,
let's
I gotta
her
hear this. I gotta hear this.
Why she doesn't kiss her husband. And I figured she would have come up with a way better excuse than this, because good grief. I was waiting for her to break down laughing or something, because this cannot be the excuse she gave.
And then I'll also respond to the people saying I don't like my husband because I turned away from a kiss. I've never liked PDA. Physical touch, I find it really overstimulating. And so it's something I actually work through with my husband because that's his love language. And I feel like for him, he tries to do physical touch to regulate his emotions, and I find it really dysregulating. So it's something we kind of work through in high stress situations because I get overstimulated when a lot of things are happening, and like my mother-in-law is there, my mom is there, and Akash will tend to kiss me when there's a lot of people around, and sometimes I'm overstimulated, so I'm just like, oh, so yeah, if you want to know like my whole fucking psychosis.
Okay, bitch, I could...
Huh? Excuse me? Wait, what? What did I just... What?
Get all of that, but why are we up here fucking lying? You find your husband that's providing you with this lifestyle that you can't stop talking about, him trying to kiss you, you find that overstimulating, but you having a roster of guys that you rotate through, you don't find that overstimulating. You popping your pununu through what you describe to be a roster of guys.
True.
Something that you miss
yeah.
doing, by the way. You didn't find that overstimulating? You can also say that you hate PDA, but yet you have no problem airing out all your butthole stories and how you want to have a this and a that with this other married couple and this other person's husband. You don't find any problem with that. People who are usually...
Yeah, wait a second, hold on. So you're saying like public display, right? As in like affection, like they don't like doing affection stuff to other people, but then at the same time, she literally like posted like on her, what is this, her TikTok or whatnot, that like, you know, she wants to like have sex with like her best friend's man or something, or have an orgy or something like that. And then she like publicly said that, you know, she had sex with a lot of guys or so at a frat house or something like that. I have no idea. So she like literally publicly said those things, you know? It's kind of like, what are we talking about here?
Cruise when it comes to PDA. Don't say shit like this. Neither do people who are overstimulated by PDA. Take a listen in case you forgot.
Sometimes I get so painfully nostalgic for college. So for context, I went to college from 2011 to 2016. The top like 4 songs when I came back for my sophomore year: Click, Pop That, Bands Make Her Dance, Birthday Cake, the 2 Chainz, Birthday Is Your Birthday. I was popping my and living my best life in these white boy frat houses. I was shopping at Rainbow. I was eating buffalo chicken wraps every day. I was straightening my hair with my French tips. Like, you could not tell me nothing. And I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through. So it's like...
Really? Really? I'm just saying. You publicly say that on a public platform, okay?
Sometimes it like literally hurts my heart, and when the nostalgia is that painful, guess what I have to watch?
I'm just like her right now, dude. I am just like her right now. I'm just like, oh, dude, man. I'm just like, wow, dude, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It's the only thing that'll give me a little quick fix.
Okay, Oh, right. So Honey wasn't a virgin. So let's just replay in our mind. She says she's popping her pee in the white boy frat house. It's Honey, how charming. How unbelievably charming. Obviously, someone had a whole face, right?
Okay, I have two butthole stories. So one time I met this guy on Tinder and I made the dumb mistake of letting him sleep over, like not really wanting to fucking hook up. And I like woke up in the morning and like my ass is a little sore. Oh my God.
Please don't divorce me because my
Interesting, huh? She's just publicly saying this. She's like literally publicly saying all of this, okay? All right? This is considered as, you know, that is that affection thing, you know?
my credit score is fucked up too, and it would leave me in a really bad position. But then I guess like I just would go to OnlyFans or something like that, and like it would even.
Hell, you will.
It will even out. No, I said if, like, God forbid, you know.
If I divorce you.
Don't say that.
But you said it.
Why are you even joking about that?
I'm not joking. You're joking about getting on OnlyFans. If I.
I said if.
I mean, not for nothing either, but it.
Really? And she's considering to be an OnlyFans model as well. Wow. Shocker.
It's also well understood that this girl is a professional liar, and not even a good one, because she straight up exposed herself by telling the truth on her own stories. Mrs. I don't like PDA, but I have no problem popping and locking and dropping and gawking every single person throughout the frat boy establishment. Like, who are we
feel
even
sorry
kidding?
for the husband,
and those
to
are
be
things that
honest.
only came out apparently after she and Akash were married, and she straight up lied to him. Lied, claiming that she was a virgin and this was like the first partner that she had. And Akashi's just as much at fault, because I guarantee everyone's like, oh my God, it's not his fault, he was tricked. I promise you, he probably had family, friends, other guys that were telling him about this chick, and he chose not to listen. And I know that's probably the case because I've had some guy friends in the same situations, and I would tell them, bro, and I don't want to like put them on blast or anything. I hope they're not listening, so I'm not gonna say any names, but I was like, bro, you moved all the way from Cali to New Jersey with this girl. You don't have a job, and the only time she even allows you to touch her and you get anything is on your birthday. And
Oh, wow. Whoa. So the only time you could ever touch her or get quote unquote overstimulated is only on your birthday. One time throughout the entire year of 365 days. Holy shit, that's crazy. That's wild, dude. I just don't, I don't understand, bro. I don't understand these people, man. How do you marry these kinds of women, man? How, dude? Holy shit, dude. Oh my God, dude. How is that even possible?
for 364 days out of the year, you're not getting jack. And she stays out late with her friends and she's a nurse. You really think she's not, like, she's cheating on you? His excuse is always, well, no, she's a good girl. She wouldn't do that. Like, okay, sure, okay. Who are we really fooling right now? Like, as an adult, you would think that guys would have the intelligence, but no. You can't even say that you're whipped because you're not even getting anything out of this aside from the fact that she's taking care of you like a child because you don't have a job or a house of your own, which I kind of understand from her point of view. She's trying to get you to break up with her and you're living and locking onto her tit like a child. So if you act like one, she's going to treat you like one. Furthermore, you won't leave. You don't respect yourself enough to know this about her and leave. And I know this makes me sound like a horrible person, but knowing that she was cheating on him, because I promise you, all the stories he told me, I'm looking at him like, bro, what? Like, everyone is telling you the same thing. He even admitted his family and friends are telling him the same thing. And I asked him, are you at least getting something out of it somewhere? Are you trying to find a way out of your situation? You know, get yourself on your feet and not tell her to put some money aside? Nope, not doing it. Okay, fuck you then. I stopped talking to that person. I cannot watch a friend of mine knowingly hurt himself and stay in that relationship and everybody is telling him. So I guarantee you, Akash probably had people telling him. And he straight up ignored it because he saw stars in his eyes and this girl's so much better looking than me. I can marry her. I can be Will. We can be Will and Jada together.
My wife also hadn't had any sexual partners, so that helped us connect a lot more.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you believe her?
If you've seen her, then it's hard to believe. Yeah. I remember I was just like, what? But she was 22, I was 31. There was an age gap.
Sure. Did you lie? Or did you come...
Oh, wait. Can I hear that one more time?
It was she was 22, I was 31. There was an age...
She's 22, and this guy 31. Is that really... what? That's already really sus already immediately. Not as in like the age difference or anything, but like as in like what's her plan, you know? He's 41 now. Oh, so okay, so they're telling a story. Okay. That's even more sus.
Age gap.
Sure. Did you lie? Or did you come right out and say like, oh, me too? Or was it, what did that conversation go like?
I don't remember how it came. I think she said
you blacked out?
She said it, and then I was like...
When she said, I'm a virgin, you went, your heart exploded?
Yeah.
Well, you got happy. He said nothing compared to.
Exactly. Oh, dude, I was
a stallion compared to anybody else.
That's great. So happy.
That for
so
sure.
relieved.
I was popping my pussy and living my best life in these white boy frat houses, and I had a roster of guys that I would rotate through.
He must have seen the red flags. He must have seen the red flags, but he chose to ignore them.
Probably.
And people are saying that what's ironic about this whole thing is that he's the one who usually does his bits about making fun of other people's relationships.
I feel sorry for him. He deserves better, in my personal opinion. He really does. That is, that's just sad. That's really sad.
And you have this freaking narcissist that just sinks
like
her
a train
black widow
wreck
claws
waiting to
into people
happen.
and has the audacity to embarrass him when he's giving you the lifestyle that allows you to fully realize your narcissism. But the thing is, people like this can't help it. They're destructive by nature, and so they need attention. And if they see their significant other getting more attention, they try to pull them down to make them feel better about themselves and think for some reason it's not going to blow back on them, because of course it's not, because the person who made the decision to marry the mob is the one that gets all the eyes on them, especially if they're the guy. Guys are in this unique position that if they're the horrible person, they get shit for that. But if they also marry a really horrible person, they still get shit for that.
Is it just me, or is the idea of asking a girl to sign a prenup incredibly offensive? And only one way. Like, if I asked someone to sign a prenup because I had some like booming business, then I would be like, yeah, can you just sign this prenup because like I don't want to like lose all my money. But then like if a guy asked me to sign a prenup, I would be like, I would call off the wedding. Like I would literally call off the wedding.
What?
You would have called off the wedding if I asked you to sign a prenup?
Yeah, like I'm not even joking.
What?
I hadn't.
I could probably see this though. If it were some very handsome alpha male guy that she would probably fuck for free, she would have no problem showing all the PDA, probably a little too much. I mean, she's out here advertising how DTF she is because she probably is like, man, I can only hold it in for so fucking long, and now I'm drowning in monotony, and I can only pretend for so long, but I'm obviously
so
disgusted
weird.
by this person. And we saw the same thing play out with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. I've also found clips of Akash dogging on other guys that were considered simps or what have you, only for him to end up in this situation. Like, bro, what are you doing? And then they recorded all of these interactions and thought that nobody was gonna notice.
This is stuff he says to you that I'm just like, that's fire.
Oh, now just puts his dick out on the table.
My only red flags are abuse and cheating, and everything other than that, he don't want to work on, or she doesn't want to work on the thing. We probably had some red flag shit early on. But we've worked through all of it, and that was like, we're gonna work, whatever it takes, we're gonna.
The coping is real with this one. That's all I gotta say. The coping is mega real with this one.
Work.
Like, that is crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. The PDA response, I think, is what got me the most. I don't do PDA, but I don't want to hide the fact that I have all these stories about how much I miss being ran through by all the frat boys.
No offense to the homeless people, but like, you know when you get on the subway and there's like a homeless person sleeping and like everyone has to get out of that car? Yeah. That's what my husband's balls smell like. Oh my God, I hope he's not mad.
Now I think from looking at all of this, what clearly seems...
If I was him and I had my wife talking about my balls like that, number one, I'd be embarrassed, right? And number two, it'd be like, what the fuck, bro? What the fuck? It's not like I talk about your cooch smelling like fucking the 7 fucking deep blue seas out there on the fucking internet, you know? Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord. What am I listening to?
To be the common consensus is that this has put them in the public eye for sure.
I'm not saying your
Because
tits are
prior to
sagging
this,
or so, you know?
I didn't know who these people were. We got people wondering if it's a publicity ploy, a humiliation kink. Does she have another lover that she's thinking of getting with? So she just wants to split up with this guy and make him look bad to make it look like he's the one that asked for the split, which would be brutal for him because he decided not to sign a prenup because he's an idiot.
True.
Regardless of what is even the reason, I mean, it could be a stunt, but then why now? It seems as though Akash was doing just fine before, so why all of a sudden would he choose this? And if it's a publicity stunt, it only serves to tank one party. Why would you do that? To harm your reputation? Especially if you're the woman. Not to mention, Akash is the kind of person that was also dogging on other dudes that had these kind of relationships.
Well, Pokimane marrying herself, at least she's marrying, you know, herself being crazy. This is just terrible because it's just someone who really doesn't love you at all. This is literally someone who does not love you.
So why would he have this kind of publicity to make himself relevant? If anything, this is going to discredit him and make it worse for him. Why would you agree to that? So I don't think it's publicity at all, unless it's for the wife, because she seems to be the only one getting anything out of this, if you can even say that. Because narcissists love attention, and if she absolutely hates her husband, this would be a great way to adequately display that.
I want to talk to you really quick because obviously my name keeps getting brought up by either women or men. Lately it's these red pill guys because I said my money, or what did I say? His money is our money and my money is my money, which is a common saying, whatever. I'm not even gonna elaborate because I don't fucking care to explain myself to them. But what I will say is,
it's a common saying
for fucking women. Like if you're gonna say, oh, women should do this for us and we're the prize and blah, 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 at least be a man for yourselves. Why are you mad at us? Why are you mad if me and my husband are cool with each other, if we both make jokes at each other's expense? The difference is my husband will go on stage and say whatever the fuck he wants about me. No one has anything to say. It's like, oh my God, it's so...
Where is it? Show me the proof. Show me the proof that he also makes fun of you on stage in front of people. Show it to me. I want to see it. If he is talking about how stanky your pussy ass every single night, show it to me. I want to hear him making fun of how that shit smells like raw dog eggs and everything on the sunny side up with fucking oversaturated fucking milk, okay? All right? I want to hear it, all right?
Funny and so relatable, but then I come on TikTok and I make jokes and now you have a fucking problem because I don't have a mic in my hand.
Let me hear it.
Make sense.
Let
I'm
me
not
see
here
it.
for the fucking
Show it to
misogyny.
me.
One thing that I will say, being canceled by this like people doesn't affect me as much because I genuinely don't respect them. I'm just like, okay.
You better be careful what you're saying on the internet. That's all I gotta say, because you say you don't respect your audiences or respect anybody, people like that, they're just gonna hate you even more.
Like, talk about me all you want, drive traffic to my page. Our YouTube video, our podcast episode that me and Nahal did got 37,000 views, which for us is really fucking high because we're just starting out. So I'm like, okay, keep driving traffic. I'm not even gonna read any of the comments. So it's like, what are you doing this for? Like, there's no way you can be happy. Like, you cannot be happy just doing this. And I feel like if you honestly just try to find God, worked on yourself, went to therapy, you would feel so much better than what these like little cockroaches and parasites try to tell you.
Says the woman who literally posted online saying that she misses the college days or university days and getting ran by the entire frat house football team inside of her. That's all I gotta say, okay? All right? I don't gotta say anything else about it, but hey man, it is what it is.
And not only do you have to worry about the embarrassment for Akash, but imagine his family. If he has a mother or a father, imagine how they must be feeling. Yeah. Imagine this girl's parents. If she even has any, because people like this feel like they were manufactured out in some lab underground in Arizona or something. They just don't feel like real people.
So I just got a DM and I just want to read it to you guys.
Hi, babe. I love how you stood on business with all this drama going on. I hope you know there's nothing wrong with the way you've gone about things. I also wanted to ask you if you have autism. Oh my God. Not as a diss, please don't take this the wrong way, but because your communication style is so direct and blunt and straightforward, I find it so refreshing, but it is also a sign of being on the spectrum. Anyways, just wanted to send you support. Love your content. You're a real bitch if you cancel the girl with autism. That apparently is me. And then the other day someone was like, hey, is something wrong with your speech? Like the way you say your P's is wrong. It must be your lip flip. And I'm like, oh, funny thing, I don't have a lip flip.
Peak narcissism. Guys, look, I might be autistic, so you can't fault me for the things I say. What is it with people starting to associate being rude and disgusting pieces of shit with autism? Here's a fun fact, and this might be crazy to some, but having autism doesn't give you the excuse or the shield from criticism when you're a piece of shit to people. Nor does it shield you from the consequences of saying shit. It's not a get out jail free card for being a dick. And that kind of matches up with the whole narcissism thing because they're master deflectors. Anything they can latch onto to help them sidestep accountability while also somehow keeping the spotlight on themselves, they'll do it. So her embarrassing her husband, but knowing not to do the same thing to other friends and family, interestingly enough, oh, it must be, yes, just how I'm wired. It's just because I have no filter. Or could it just be that you have no damn self-control or respect? Because I guarantee you, if it's another guy that she likes, or someone she knows she can't get away with that behavior with, she wouldn't do it. I don't see her bad-mouthing her parents, or her siblings if she has any. I don't see her bad-mouthing other people in her life, or embarrassing them to the degree in which she does with her husband. And I love how the girls, not all of them, but some of them are like, yes, girl, I love this for you. This is stuff that needs to be said. Speak your truth. But if the shoe was on the other foot and Akash had been the one coming out and saying all these disgusting things about his wife, oh, her folds smell really bad. And I was sleeping with so many different women before, oh, the women would be flaming him. It's all yas, speak your truth when it's a girl. But if it were the guy, he would...
For me, it's not like yas, you know? No, I don't give a yas. It's like more of like, what is wrong with you? It's like, ew. Ew. I'm more like, ew.
Be a walking red flag, says everyone. But I guess the cautionary tale to walk away is that the people like this do exist. And if something is too good to be true, it usually is. Don't be too full of yourself to think that you can't fall into the trap. And also, make sure you're clean stat. I know nobody is, but if you're one of those people that hang out with a bunch of people and you join in on making fun of other people that are currently in the same situation you're in, expect that you're gonna get blasted. Because now my husband told me that comedians are some of the most degenerate people. They're like not nice people. Not saying they don't have any humanity, but the reason they're so good at what they do is because of how cutthroat they are with their jokes. Nothing and nobody is safe if you truly are a good comedian. So if you mess up this bad, expect your friends are gonna roast you, kingdom come. Good Lord, I feel sorry for nobody in this situation except for the two individuals' families. I guess one thing I would probably try to warn people to help them out to look for red flags is if the person is willing to give back in the relationship. Usually people like this, it's very hard for them to stick to being generous. If you're the only one love bombing them and giving them everything and they expect you to do so, if they previously knew that you had a lot of money or fame or what have you, take all of what they do with a grain of salt.
Dude, look at her. She's like completely rejecting everything that this guy is doing, dude. Like, she's trying to push her head this way. She's trying to go this way. She's gonna go that way. She's doing this. Man, dude, she's trying to dodge so many bullets over there. Jesus.
Very aware of their language, how they speak to you, how they treat you. Because I guarantee you, he missed all of those things, and they were there from the beginning.
The first day I met
I feel
Akash,
so bad for
like
him. I really
could
do.
feel love from him. And then the first date, and the first time we kissed, and the first time he asked me to be his girlfriend, and on, I felt so much love from him that at the wedding mark, I didn't have any expectation for that feeling to increase, but that feeling has increased where I feel even more love from him than I have.
Notice her language. She never once says that she loves him. She doesn't, obviously, not a secret, but her only language, at least in this clip, is that she could get more love from him. What are these relationships? I get everybody has their kink, but good lord, it must be a humiliation thing. Nothing wrong with that, just saying, if you love that kind of lifestyle, maybe not tank the reputation of the person who's providing it for you, just saying. Unless you already have all that money and you're not planning to make that much more, or she wants to take everything that he has and tank his career and offshoot hers. Make sure that you have a stable one first, because it's gonna be hard for a comedian to make jokes after he becomes the butt of one of the worst jokes. Because you're gonna have hustlers that go to his show specifically, and he can't even do crowd work now. He can't even ask couples, how long have y'all been together? Because their first response is gonna be like, I don't know, Akash. How long have you been with your wife? Better question, how long has the entire fraternity been with your wife? Are you currently sharing or renting your wife? Like, you're not safe anymore. Unless bro comes out and owns it.
Crazy.
But it's a little too late for that now. Adam 22 tried to own it and that didn't go so well. Much less what's gonna happen with the stand-up comedian. And it especially doesn't work because we've already seen, based on interviews with him, that he's sensitive about it. I know holes can be alluring, but just be careful the type of hole. There are the nice holes. They're warm and easy for you to get lost in. And then there are the holes like the freaking bathroom toilets in airplanes. Have you ever flushed one of those things or on a cruise? Suck the skin off your muscles and not in a pleasurable way.
Oh my god, Jesus Christ. Holy shit, dude. He's not winning against the heckler. He's not winning anything against anybody. The moment those, that she does something to him, it'll be all news. It'll be all over the place. All the commentary YouTuber channels are gonna make fun of it. So, well, not all of them, but at least like her specifically. So, honestly, it's pretty fucking funny. I ain't gonna lie. It's wild. Dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Are we serious here? Ugh, lordy lord. I just cannot believe this. Anyways, that's the end of the video. You guys can comment, like, subscribe to all that fancy jazzy stuff. I feel sorry for him. I really do. I generally do. Like, it kind of sucks for him, But unfortunately, he got himself in that situation, so he got no one else to blame but himself at the end of the day, so. But yeah, anyways, subscribe. Trying to hit 20K before the end of the year. Trying to, anyways. We're almost there. If it's possible, we can, but we'll see what happens though. But anyways, that's the end of the video. And yeah, don't do what he does, okay? Don't go chasing for the puss, okay? All right, it's not worth it, okay? It's just not worth it at all. Sometimes it's just not worth it. And peace.